What's good, everybody? Where are we at here? At F2? I can remember, it's been too long. There we go. What's good, everybody? I do hope y'all are doing well and staying safe. Gotta cough real quick, 1 second. Okay, I am back now. So we're a bit into this run. I found out some interesting things during the run. I am gonna show them to y'all. The thing about it is, like, what I'm about to show you, you actually won't get any acolyte spawns, really. They're very minimal. Like, I had maybe like 2 an hour. I'm not even like joking about that. As you can see my count here, like, it doesn't make any sense for 9 hours. Even if you had 10, you know, it would make more sense. But, so what you can do is you just put out your Zenny Star and you just cast your 4 every, like, I like to do a half duration or so. And of course what this is going to do is going to strip things. And then it's going to strip them enough with like heat and everything else in there, and what's it called, stacks from your, what's it called, what is that called? Yeah, stacks from your Zenny Star with viral. There we go. I had just a bit of indigestion, almost died there. But yeah, you could just go ahead and just do this, boom boom, and it'll just collide them all together. I wouldn't advise doing this. Like, this is a way, like, maybe if you were doing, what's it called, like a Fisher or something like that, or an RB, like, this would be more effective then. But because, like, this doesn't spawn specters or anything like that, because I actually did like 2.5 hours of testing with this, through the times that I had already done clearing up to, like, to 5400, I did testing with this, and this works great. As you can see, it's not even an issue. And then over here, we got a nully. Let's take care of that real quick. Okay, take care of this. There we go. Okay, the loot. Put out a Zenny Star. Get that out. But yeah, that is something I tested on, and it just, like I said, it doesn't give you any acolyte spawns, so it's absolutely terrible for Steel Path. Instead, usually I'm doing this. Then anything that's still alive, strip it real quick. But yeah, nice little thing with him there, gimmick. It's pretty interesting. It really, really is. Oh, I needed to change the settings on my, hold on here. Was that Alt Z? Yeah. Turn off settings. This can do what, up to 20 minutes? That'll be enough. That'll be enough. I was doing so much testing throughout this whole run. I really didn't get much footage altogether because it was all just testing. But frame works beautiful. It's actually a nice frame. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Yeah, I did not want to do that. I think that'll work, right? Yeah, I'm still on it. Those... I haven't done the quest, I bought the frame. I take it those are the cosmetic ones, right? Is your ASMR? Very nice. I know the feels, man. I actually know that feels so much there, man. That is a feels right there, actually. That is a literal feels. I actually like watching endurance while I'm doing endurance. So, I totally know that feels. I really hate these random bombards. The reason why I'm getting hit by those randomly is because of elevation. They're a little bit higher, so sometimes they'll shoot over. It's annoying. New War Core is great. Hold on here. I'm like at the half route. But there was actually no such thing to do with the post quest, was sad. Yeah, I didn't find the rewards worth it because I was already going to buy the frame. Because I've been working on this frame since release, so... Like, the weapons are nice looking, but I believe I can craft them in the dojo. I'm not 100% though. Because my clan leader did the quest, so he was like so excited to kill Lotus. And then he got really mad. Feel bad for the homie. Hopes you not burn out. Yeah, I know that feeling there. It's about being happy about the micro percentages. That's kind of like how things are in this game. You gotta be happy about your micro percentages. View everything in a 1% thing, and it's honestly so much nicer. Sometimes I get lazy and I just kind of let the vault do its thing, vault shield do its thing. With like the Zenny Star and all that, because like the weapon itself with the synergy that I run between Zenny Star, Vault Shield, and just Czar in general, it can go to level cap, but your KPH isn't as good. Plus, there's a really nice gather effect with his 4. Like, oh my god, look at this, like boom, everything just right to the center. Oh, it's beautiful. Is it, like, they actually did a pretty good job with this frame. I didn't like the 3. The only thing I didn't like. And that's because they're melee. If they weren't melee, I'd be pretty down for it. I just really don't like that they're melee. They screw up my, my camp. Cause like, they'll run all the way the hell out there. This is dumb. Like, when I mean all the way out there, I mean in like the next room and all that. And it's just like, can you please stop? Okay, game. May heavy attack. Thank you. He's any star since it was meta. Yeah. Zenny changed a little bit on rolls for the Riven, but it's still viable if you roll correctly now. It's viable even if you don't have a Riven, it's just a lot more uptime because you only have like an 18-second duration on it. But like with a Riven, you can get over a 30-second duration on it, which is, it just makes it a really nice play. Really comfy. I'm gonna go back there and pick those up to start to aggravate me. Let's go to Zenny, start back out there. But yeah, I do have a Riven on it though. It's attack speed, combo duration, initial combo duration, or duration, initial combo. So status change affect the duration. The not status change or the stats change. More. How do I describe this right? The duration of the disc is now affected by your combo duration. So the higher your combo duration is, the longer the disc stays out for. Out of 12 times, it's something like 90 seconds or something like that. It's actually really nice. But yeah. Initial combo, thank you. Thank you. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. I've had 12 hours of just failed runs since this frame was released, and then I have this run that I've been doing here. And I'm just like, I'm so tired. So tired. I love endurance, but like I didn't even get any off time for my Banshee run that I had just done to level cap. I did a 12-hour solo Banshee Steel Path as well recently, like right before this run. I just finished it. So I'm worn. There's a bit of burnout going on. I can't wait to not do endurance. I'm not gonna do the quest, I can tell you that much. I'll crack relics and farm out Haro Prime and Neil and all that. Majority of it, I used to push for world records. I mean, I do a lot of in and out missions too, let me be honest. Like, I do a lot of in and out missions for, like, fishers and stuff like that. But yeah. I would say maybe, like, honestly 50-50. In all reality, probably 50-50, maybe a little bit higher, like 60-40 for endurance being 60. But yeah, I do a lot of in and out stuff too, like everyday play and stuff like that. In normal game, she's not even necessary in normal gameplay. She's not even necessary in endurance, to be honest. I found her solo kit to be a little too, at least for how I ran it, it was a little too spammy for my liking. In the sense of there was too much setup in between my kills. I didn't really like it. It was doable. I was able to get my 12 hours done. But she's completely unnecessary for normal gameplay. Look at these guys stacked. Oh, there's any star isn't out. I'm dead. I'm dead. This is what dead. No? This is not what dead looks like. Let's do we. No, I don't think I loot. I think I CC. No, I loot. Yeah, she's unfortunately like what I like to call her is the best forgotten about frame. Because she's been completely phased out of existence. She used to be necessary in the game. Like, that was a thing. You needed Banshee. Let's put my Zenny Star out. At least give this guy some CC while I'm gone. I want this. Combine. Don't worry, I got you, homie. Get everything killed. You may wonder why I don't use the 2. It's because with my particular build and my positioning, the shockwaves are going to go out into that next room, and it's going to stun the mobs outside of my range of optimal killing. And it's just not feasible. That's why I only consider the 2 to be worth using for acolytes. So, a little tidbit for everybody. It's a great ability, don't get me wrong, though. It's a phenomenal ability. It's good for the mind, though, especially. Yeah. I hear you on that. Alright, get myself in position here. I kinda wish I would have bought Prime Firestorm for this. I'm dead. Well, okay, good. Exclusively on YouTube. There's a video about why I got banned on Twitch on my channel. I used to be a full-time streamer on Twitch, though. I got banned for an unjust reason, I can tell you that much. But I'd rather just not go into it. It was years ago. Yeah. It's painful. I honestly, I miss Twitch, but I enjoy YouTube. It's just so much harder for people to watch streams on YouTube than Twitch. Yeah, it's like I could stream over on Twitch and probably just not get affiliate and be okay, because I do have an account. But I would rather be able to have like emotes and stuff like that. Plus I am disabled and I would like this one day to kind of replace those benefits. So. Oh my lordy. Are you like the nothingness that's there because of slash damage? Please. Yeah, if you are curious about that whole situation, like I said, there is a video on it. It's also part of the reason why I don't push for world records anymore. So. Now, current series is taking every frame to level cap it, or to 12-hour solo steel path mod. Right now, it's going to be with just primary weapons as my main killing source, and then later on, we'll probably do a melee as well, like a pure melee one where the melee is the main source of killing. That one's gonna be a little more difficult though. Like I'm an old melee main, but there's just some frames that are a lot harder to do that with. Melee is really good though, of course, like fucking easy damage source, but sometimes it's hard with the CC. Oh, you can be upfront about it. It sucks. There's no viewer base for it or anything. Like I just do this for like realistically, like right now especially, I just do this for the OGs from Twitch. Like they usually come by on occasion and when I'm streaming and I get to talk with them and everything. Yeah. I know, I don't have any real hopes about that at the end of the day. It is actually way different. I actually like it more on here than I do Twitch. If you want me to be completely honest with you. Like, I like the people that I talk to on here more than I like the people over on Twitch. Like, the people over on Twitch generally a pretty toxic mindset in a this is the best way to play and screw you, there's no better way, and it's like I really don't want to hear your nonsense. I truly, truly don't want to hear it. I don't really deal with that on here. I get people that state their way that they like to play, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. And then like they see how I play, and we just go about our time. I don't know. I'm not having people like shove down my trying to shove it down my throat that this is like the all god almighty of way of playing. I really don't care. In Warframe, there's still there is more than one effective way to skin a cat. This is just the way that I do it. Like a lot of people would say stuff about me, like, why don't you use rolling guard? And it's like, I don't find it as needed. I used to go to level cap before rolling guard was a thing, so before the HP and shield gating and all that. It's pretty lackluster in general. Yeah, it's a lot of the same thing. I got a lot of people. I got a fair amount of streamers that I watch over there though. Like a lot of them though are like OGs that I used to network with way back in the day. Like we're talking like 3 years, 4 years ago type deal. So they're old friends and good friends that it goes beyond Warframe at that point, you know. But generally, Warframe's hard to find content for, especially if you're looking for endurance like you like to watch it. Bro, it don't exist on there. You're so lucky to see anybody that goes over an hour. But I mean, I can't say I blame people at the end of the day. There's really no true incentive to do it besides like your own like for endurance. Me, I started Warframe for solo endurance like 4.5 years ago now, 5 years ago. Selection of the player base who is single video of some strategy, except yeah, exactly. It's a pretty large amount of the community, sadly. Like, this game is very heavily meta-sensed for no reason whatsoever. I mean, literally just absolutely no reason. It does not matter. And then people get mad too about people using like insane weapons and stuff like that. Like, I can't play with it because they don't let me play, and it's like, just go solo? I don't know what to say for you there. Like, the loot sucks in this game, bro. Why do you want to work harder for it? You want me to be completely honest? Let's just lay it out there. The loot sucks in Warframe. Do you really want to work harder for it? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm losing KPH over here. So I'm not doing my 4. There we go. Now we're starting to clean them up. You can see the massive difference as soon as I start using my 4. But I get lazy. This isn't a run, though, that's about KPH or anything like this. I just want to see how well the character performs under relaxed circumstances. That includes the looting and all that. Looting, this has honestly been one of my most enjoyable frames to loot with. His one, like, people underrate that shit. If people ain't talking about, like, looting with it, I don't know. You probably play a very active playstyle, which means you probably don't go to level cap in a solo aspect. You can do that in group, but it's just not enjoyable. I don't know. I need oxygen, though. I haven't been paying attention to it. 57. Let's go ahead. 80. Look at all that oxygen out there. What in the hell? Can you put up your shield, big boy? Thank you. I can get over here and do this. I don't want to do that. I'm still new to the character. Leave me alone. I'm gonna make mistakes. 90% of the game is trivial in terms of difficulty. Yeah. It's very it is unnecessary. But the thing is like when you play in group play and someone's using it too, you can't get mad about it. You should be happy at the end of the day. Unless like you really hate it, and then like I said, just go ahead and queue solo. Don't ruin people's fun by just begging for it to be nerfed. I really miss old Tsar, to be honest. Like, I really miss old Tsar right now. Like, before the galvanized changes. Oh my god. Or before the multi-shot changes. Oh my god, it was so good, man. Those bounties? Is he worth all the bounties? No. No. If you're good at farming plat, is he worth the amount of plat that you're gonna have to farm if you're decent at making plat? I'm not talking god tier, but you know, you make a good, you know, let's say 1,000 plat a month on PC. If you're on PC, of course, different markets, other things, or even like let's say 800 plat a month on PC. If you're looking for a new experience, yes, but it's not. It's nothing amazing. It's a gimmick frame. Let's put it that way. Like, it's a good frame. Obviously, you can see you can go to level cap with it and all that, but it's very gimmicky. It's very more or less gimmicky, but it is an enjoyable frame. Like This is one of the few runs that I've actually really enjoyed going to level cap with at the end of the day. I was just kind of like tired and trying to do too many of these damn runs. They're always very questionable, especially in a power fantasy game like Warframe. That's the one thing that really makes me question anything else. You know, like I think what they need to do right now is they need to figure out a way to add some type of like AoE to your like your hit scan weapon, your non-AoE based weapons and everything like that. Like there needs to be some type of artificial AoE. Unless you just buy armor and skins and whatnot. You have 1200 plus right now. You had a surplus from selling ribbons. Just look at the selling ribbons is a huge luck of the draw. It's not a reliable plat source in my opinion. It's so hit or miss. Although I gotta do it right. I did it. I didn't know if I was gonna get back here in time. Otherwise, I would not know where he spawned. I didn't want to deal with them. You know, cast to magnetize. I don't want to deal with it right now. Just don't want to deal with it. Usually, I can't blame you there on that though. Me, I usually just don't. I like endurance and cracking relics, and that's pretty much what I enjoy doing on the game. Like maybe a lich on occasion. I can't even call that enjoyable. It's just a nice way to level things while feeling like I'm getting something else done. I'd even rather than just crack relics and level things. But you can never. Yeah, that's generally what I do. I make about 3k plat a month on average. By doing that. That and borrows stuff. Pretty much anything to do with cracking relics. It's the most reliable source for plat. Everything else is just a lot harder. I do sell some mods here and there of different things. So that's excluding borrow as well. And then obviously the arcanes that I get from my runs. It's weird, when you're at these high levels, it's like you can be mindless, but you can't be mindless at the same time. You have to develop the mindless, you know what I mean? Depending on the frame, of course, and everything else, but yeah, you have to generally develop the whole mindless thing, and it takes just a bit of learning, but you usually can get yourself to it. This frame, I'm amazed at actually how quickly I picked it up, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this frame was my quickest time to pick up for mindless gameplay in Steel Path. I'm gonna rest my hands for a moment, though. When you're not getting the most out of your time. I can agree with that. It's just one of those things. Oh, you mean just like 2 hours or so, something like that? 1, 2 hours, 3 hours at most? Oh, yeah, okay. You know, something where you don't see over, like at most you see is the starting of or quadruple digits. Then I can understand that. Yeah, that's honestly, that's really chill. It's so chill, so chill. Like, even to, like, if you go into level 200, if you're going in a normal survival, like, what's it called? Normal survival fisher, do a 75 minutes for 15 cracks. It's so relaxing and nice. You don't have to worry about anything. They get like 100 and what, like they get literally beginning line steel path, and it's just so nice. And then you walk out of there with shit tons of like usually void trace cap, and you get 3 free refined relics on top of it, plus all the boosters. Yeah, I get you on that. I love doing that stuff. For me, I consider that, yeah, that's casual endurance is what I call that. That's one of my favorite things to do, to be completely honest. Like, when I don't feel like doing a really long run or anything like that, those are the things that I love doing. Because you can even do that with, like, defense and stuff like that, because you can just drop an Ancient Healer, and that's 90% damage reduction on the node, which will last you until wave 80 or 85, and then it's like 3-shot or something like that. So, but yeah, you can get 75 waves out of that nice and easy. Honestly, I still say that they should have made it Elite Steel Path if they originally said they were going to make, and put Acolytes in for it and had normal Steel Path, and then just made the Acolytes give Steel Essence and also the Arcanes, or just the Arcanes would probably make more sense. But regardless of that, I do think that Acolytes were a phenomenal implementation, especially when they made them scale. When they were only level 125 and that was it, it was really boring. But now that they actually scale, it is a little bit more enjoyable in that aspect. Because otherwise it was really easy to learn how to master them. Now it takes, if you wanted to see a level cap stalker, it would take you, it was something like 160 something hours or something like that. It's insane. Yeah, a lot of people, including Mogamo, I think it was. It was Mogamo who made the video actually about recommending a mini boss inside a Steel Path. So no, you're good, you're good. I was able to make sense of it with your previous comment, thankfully. But yeah, no, I agree. With everything else scaling in the game, it didn't make any sense why they wouldn't scale. It really didn't. I will say, touching back on the whole YouTube to Twitch thing, the one thing that I like more about streaming on YouTube than Twitch is how much bitrate they allow you to upload with. On Twitch, it's actually limited at 6500. You can't go over that. But on YouTube, there's no limit. So I can actually have better overall video quality on YouTube than I would on Twitch. The compression sucks once the video's done. Once the stream's done, at least, I should say. No, I don't like disruption. I have to turn audio on. I don't like turn on, I like audio on. Yeah, it's that big of a deal where it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have to play a game where all I'm doing is like a cat and mouse, if you will. Like I'm the cat and I'm running around looking for the mouse, and the mouse has a bell on it, and I'm waiting to hear the ding 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 ding. Can't do that. Can't do that. What are we talking about? Disruption. Disruption. Oh, I just don't like it. I don't like it. How you doing, laddie? Good to see you, homie. I'm resting my hand right now. Diablo 3 gave me carpal tunnel when I was pushing for rank 1 with Solo Monk. Never play that game, laddie. But yeah, we've covered a lot of topics. Whole lot. You never do them solo. In a group situation, I could see it being fun, because you're able, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing in Warframe if you're in a communicative group with people. It's just generally more fun, you know? It could be Misery Loves Company situation, but regardless of, like, what it's actually causing it, it's always nice to have a group around. Just hopefully one day we get a pause, laddie. Hopefully we get a pause. Couldn't do dial into the town. Isn't really for you. I hear you. I hear you on that. I like better graphics too. Makes you want to jump into survival. I mean, it's always plausible. One with Dan on Monday. Is your wait. Is your 300% power strength gonna last that long? To where you're gonna be able to do that? Or are you gonna do the weekly infusion with it? I'm taking it. What am I currently running on my setup? Alright, hold up here. Kuvazar, Zenistar, and Jin. With a corrosive projection. And then, we got Vault as well for some electric. After I strip armor with, between the heat and the corrosive, so it stacks up the electric damage higher, and then of course the free viral that I'm getting from my Zenistar as well will power up my slash and the electric procs. And then of course got the armor stripping on top of from the 4. But yeah, Zenistar with a, there we go. Do I have, hold up here. Where's my Zenistar ribbon? I think this is it. Initial combo is such a god tier thing on Zenistar. Some Spectres are really nice, man. For your mobile playstyle, Valkyr could probably work well. Nidus would work really well. And Trinity, I know, would also work really well. Yeah, they're really nice. With your mobile playstyle as well, get Ignis Wraith. Oh, so much CC, bro. And then you get free heat and everything. Oh, it's nice. It's so nice. It was a little early on the loop, but we're okay. It'd be solid. I love Trinity. Used to be my go-to until I found one of my homies doing a solo arbitration defense with all specters and the tenant archiplasmor on his Vault Spectre, and he was just clearing rounds with it, and I was like, I like this. I like this. This makes sense. And then I thought about it for my solo runs on a lot of the frames where I don't have reliable like redirection of like bullets or anything like that. I'm like, I can have a 24/7 shield up. It's perfect. Keeps you safe. And me, I like these camp playstyles more than anything. I don't really like mobile. I leave that for other people to make those builds. I think I'm gonna die here. But yeah, Tren is was my old go-to. Oh, I found something interesting too, Lottie. Something to consider with I'm sure you noticed how little acolytes I have in general. Now the reason for this is I did a lot of testing and I found out you can do this right here. You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. You ready? We'll just hit this every 4 seconds here or so. And I'm sure you're noticing everything's kind of dying. Now, the thing is like, as great as this looks, like, this is awesome. Like, everything just kind of dies no matter what. The issue with it is, though, these kills don't actually count towards for acolytes spawning, more or less. I went just over an hour and only had 2 acolytes spawn. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Let me see if I can't find the screenshots here. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can't find those. They show you 5 hours and 6 hours. And it makes no sense at all. But yeah, it seems that acolytes, like, after a lot of testing, like, I've been testing this now for months since I came back, they are completely tied to your kills. So... but yeah, let me show you this. Okay, there's that one. So I linked this to my homie. That was 6 hours. Oh no, that was my level. That's level cap there. So we want to open this one here. There we go. There's that one. Oh no, 4. I'm sorry, 4 in an hour. 4 in an hour. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's cool. You guys could still see it. That's fucking legit. Whatever. But yeah. As you can see here, 5 hours. I need to change that. Be right back. Let me do that. I like that. I like when the world does that to me. When I forget about things. It's fucking amazing. Anyways, 5 hours here, 34. 6 hours here, 38. Actually, 6 minutes. What's good, Natsu? Speaking of him. But yeah, as you can see here. That's a literal impossibility for every 5 minutes. They don't spawn every 5 minutes. I've actually tried to tell people about that. They don't spawn every 3 to 5 minutes. It's not that. It's just naturally when you're killing things. If you want, you can send it my way. You can report it to DE. Yeah, actually, I can do that after my run. No problem. But yeah, it is actually a thing. What I'll do for you, laddie, is after I'm done with this run, I plan to do a 1 hour test where I don't have any acolytes spawn. That's what I plan to do. So I can probably limit it down, like shorter, down to like 20 minutes or so. Because I've done 10 minutes without an acolyte spawning before. I've already done that one. Of course I speak about you when I was absent. But yeah. What I was saying though was I sent you the PMs of the fact that I had like no acolytes spawning due to specters. Yeah. I think we could test that right now too as well. We could just show you it in real time. I don't mind losing some acolyte spawns. Is that gonna work? There we go. Now he's clearing them up. Yeah. We can actually test that in real time here. How long is the run going? 12 hours. Oh, there's also this bug too. I forgot about this one. There's also this bug. I have no clue how to trigger this. But there's also that bug. I have no clue. I have no clue, man. Like, I don't know at this game anymore. I just find things. I just find things, homie. I find too many bugs, bro. Like 5 minutes on the dot. I noticed you have to hit, to get over 12 an hour, you have to be hitting around 8,500 kills per hour, I want to say it was. And then if you hit around like closer to 9,000, then you can actually get them every 3 minutes and get like 14 an hour. Like that's the most I've gotten in an hour is 14, so. Oh, good. We got a whole party out here. Thank you. Like that. I like that. Okay. Yeah, it is. It has something to do with his one. That's all I really know. It's something to do with the one. It was like the one in rolling or something like that. That's what I was able to gather. The one in rolling. I thought it was. No, I wasn't flex. No. It's because after really doing a lot of testing, I noticed like the more kills per hour that I get, the more acolytes I get to spawn. Yeah, I don't care about all that, man. I don't care about all that, bro. I really don't. I'm just here to chill. I'm just here to chill, homie. That and like when I finally get a frame 2 level cap, there's nothing else to do with that frame than try to max out kills per hour however you humanly can. I just like the little challenge of it. But I can understand that. I could understand saying that, I should say. Because, like, I know how this game goes. People love their flexing. It's just like, I don't know, bro. It's a power fantasy game. It's like, I don't care, but it's nice to do. Yeah, exactly, actually. That's, bro, right in the same thing. That's why I still come to your channel and theorycraft with you, homie. Like, because we just have the same mindset when it comes to this game. Oh yeah, there's also this weird bug too. I have no clue what triggers this. I think it might be something with Prompetos Cernos. But yeah, mob will just randomly get immune. I find way too many bugs, homie. Is this even a real run at this point? Is this even a real run? You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me just go around here. I'm just gonna sit back here and take some e-cig hits. I mean, let these specters do this thing. Alright. Now you'll start seeing the fact that we're not going to be getting any acolytes. Yeah, yeah. And I hope Warframe still allows stuff like this. Like really encourages, like continues to encourage the power fantasy of the game. Because it's like, it makes the game, it has made the game so nice. With how, like, painful the grind is, it's just nice to have all this power fantasy and power creep behind us. You know? Like, it's really nice to have it all. Break a request you've done. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, you're one of those players, too. You look at a situation and you're like, huh. You know, I could do this. I think we could do this. And you don't care, you're just gonna try it. You know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. As you can see, it's not the greatest kills per hour doing this strat, but it actually gets the job done. Because you can see my oxygen slowly depleting. I'm going to have to next loot more than likely use an oxygen capsule unless like the ebb and flow can like picks itself up. Because I only get like 550, like 5k kills per hour doing this. So like my oxygen drops typically aren't the best. There we go, okay, never mind, there we go, we got some good ones. There we go, good stuff. I wish the power creep was a little more controlled. Yeah, same. I believe, like, in Melee, they made the multiplier too low to get to it 12 times. I think there should have been more of a build-up on that. Like, my honest opinion, what they should have done is you take the old melee combo system and then you take out all the half multipliers in there. So instead of having like a 3 and a 3.5 and a 4 and a 4.5, you just have a 4 to a 5 to a 6. And that cuts the number needed literally in half. So that's going to allow you to then actually get to a multiplier within reasonable time, because that's the same as getting to a 5 times or a 6 times then, which in my opinion was, in a very long endurance situation, completely viable to get to. Like, the highest multiplier I had gotten to in the old combo system was, Natsu, you were around for that Nidus run with that. What was that, an 8.5 times that I got to in like 5 hours, 6 hours? And that was back when level cap was 14 hours. Like, every frame is progressively easier to break. I don't so much as mind how strong the frames are, to be completely honest. I just more think there would be like more work on the actual damage department in the way of your weapons used. But I'm also a lazier player and I don't like to have to spam too much. You reach 18 million hits. Yeah, it was something like that, 18 million. Yeah, exactly. You smack a crowd and you go to a 13 times instantly on your Vanka. I don't think you should be able to do that. Not for how like strong heavy attacks can be, especially. And even in general, if you don't use a heavy attack, it's still completely viable to kill things the whole time. So it's where it's like, there should be a little more work behind that. Because it takes a lot of less thinking for me. Oh, are you talking about like having the quick build up and all that? I could get you on that. It makes your builds a little more cookie cutter. Yeah, I know you never heavy attack. Natsu over here though, he's like a heavy attack lord. He loves him some heavy attack. Is this a good loot? This was a good loot. I'm sure you notice I just went 2 rewards without getting an acolyte laddie. Yeah, Spectre's kills don't count towards Acolytes. And Acolytes, for some odd reason, are tied to kills, which I don't find an issue with. But I think it needs to be transparent that they're tied to kills. I think we should encourage, like, DE needs to keep it like this, and then just make it transparent to people. Be like, hey, you want these things to spawn, you gotta kill things. These are how many mobs you gotta kill to make one spawn. This way people aren't just like sitting around, because they're probably tied the same way if you think about it in in all Steel Path missions. So, I mean, it's kind of how I see it, at least. I could be wrong, but because you say you don't get that many acolyte spawns, and when you do your level cap, like when you do your level cap runs with in Disruption, and I'm thinking that's what's going on with it. No, I don't think it's treating like I'm AFK. because I'm still getting the loot, like in the sense of the rotational rewards. The way to get counted AFK more or less is going to be if I stand still for more than a minute and a half. I think it was a minute and a half. I'm dead. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, I have shield. You get around 30 to 40, and so is that like 2.5 hours, right? Let's see that. Look at that. See? Instantly triggered it. Weird, isn't that? I mean, that could be an AFK thing there. But it's like my Zenny Star disc is doing the damage. Still working on your 4-key disruption project? I thought you were pretty much done with that, in the sense of ready for it. That could be an AFK thing, but I would think if I was going to count it AFK, it would give me the rotational rewards. Because I can also sit here and do this the whole time too. Which is going to do damage to them directly, and I still won't get it. Oh, disruption? Oh, because of the demo list on how much natural resistance they have. I could see that being an issue, actually. I could see that being an issue. Please don't shit on me. Please don't shit on me. Oh, don't shit on me. Nolly, don't do your thing. Three hours, give or take. Yeah, okay. Huh. It actually then could be a bug detecting me AFK. Because I don't think you'd be killing... I think it was... every 400 or 500 mobs, I think is what I had calculated with it. Because I always noticed the more kill per hour that I got, the more they would actually spawn. Energy drain is the dumper. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. You run into that, you just spam into a corner and it treats you. Well, yeah, that's a different story. That's because you don't move. Warframes, the AFK is based off of your coordinates on the map. It's not based off of the actions you do. So, oh yeah. So as long as I, like go out and do my looting and all that type of stuff and change my position on the actual map, then I'm not counted as AFK. Like, I think it's something like five squares or something like that. So it's like you stand here, and then if you move yourself over, I think it's something like here, then you get counted, and then you move yourself back, then you get counted as not being AFK. But if you were to just do this, then you would eventually get counted AFK, if I remember correctly. Something like that for what we used to do back in the day. Finish the level in Caliban. Very nice. Very nice. Enjoy. An enjoyable frame. I'll give you the hint of saying that you won't need much forma. Running these bounties? I could see you being tired of running those bounties. More than probably anybody else in the game, homie. What cosmetics do you want, by the way, man? Always interested with your fashion. With silence, yeah, that's actually a really nice way to level. If you want a nice fast level, it's such an incredible way to do it. Yeah, it's definitely some type of glitch with specters. To be fair with you, though, I don't mind it. I would rather it stay this way and not have specters affect acolyte spawning. I'd rather have them not affect acolyte spawning. Do you really think that this should affect acolyte spawning? You know what I'm saying, homie? You know, like, you can report it if you want, but it's something that I don't think should be fixed in that sense. Like, don't make acolytes affect them like that. Like, I almost feel like it's intentional because DE probably knows how strong specters are. I know a lot of people that have done crazy stuff with speculite or with specters. So I almost feel like they know about it, and they did this just as a, like, you know, you can't just AFK it to the moon. But I mean, and it's like, outside of that, this is nice. It's fun. Yeah, well, what I'm noticing, the only thing that's doing it is when I'm landing kills. I have to actually be killing. Like, physically doing kills. My Zenny Star doesn't proc it, my 4 doesn't proc it, because they don't do enough damage to actually land a kill. But my Zar does. And that's what I'm noticing is causing it. Is it's actually landing and doing kills. Now, the one thing I can test, more or less, is right after I get an acolyte spawn, or like the shadow procs, I can stop doing any type of damage, like killing, and then see how, and then like kind of wait 2 rotations out and then shoot something and see if it instantly makes it proc again. Because then it wouldn't be tied to how many kills you do, it would just be based off of activity of actually killing. It's just bizarre. But Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't mind the strength of the specters. They really make it viable for you to take different things, like, to level cap and all that. Because they really do help your loadout in as a whole, but you should at least have to be doing killing. They can't kill like acolytes, to be fair though. Like alone, they're dumb as shit. They're not gonna kill an acolyte effectively. They're dumb as shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like there you actually do have to help. That's mandatory. You can't leave a Spectre to try and... Oh, God. But yeah, you can't leave a Spectre to try and do the job by themselves. They're too stupid. Like, they'll get it done eventually, but you're probably gonna die beforehand, because they're on, like, obviously they're gonna target you. The sound design. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have any of that on. In Endurance, I find it to be really annoying to have in-game sound on. I find it really annoying for people. So... Please don't die, Jen. I love you. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop here. No killing. There would probably be some kills involved in there because of like leftover slash. Okay, it looks like nothing really got dragged over either, so we should be okay on that end. Vault, put your shield up. I swear if you don't, I am going to scream. You know what? Was I putting this down before? I think I was. Yeah, I was. Okay. Let's go and test that. Why is it always my world first runs are like this? Honestly, he should be really enjoyable in routine play. It shouldn't be bad at all. I don't know if he would build like I would build for routine play, though. I don't know. That I'm not 100% on. I think it would work fine. I just don't really use my Warframe abilities in routine play. Like, if we're talking about liches, yeah, this build would be fine in, like, liches and all that. I just don't find it necessary for most other content. Your everything should do enough. You know what I mean? What do we got? We got a surprise? We got a surprise. I like surprises. Alright. I probably shouldn't have grabbed... Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We just let the world hate us and see where we suck up. Okay, good. Noble for Limbo. Huh. He has a floating stance? What do you mean a floating stance? Hmm. Yeah, non-endurance, you just... Yeah, that's probably what I'd be looking at too. It would be more of a 3 build. Like a 3-1 build type deal, where I just teleport through everything with the 1 going, and... That's my life. And then I have those damn things just following me, killing everything that I don't instantly kill. That's what I honestly see it, like, an everyday play being when you're just running through a mission. Both his default animations float. Oh, okay. Maybe that's causing some interaction. Oh, we're at 10 hours. I will say the one thing about this whole strat that I'm doing right here, you have to have perfect O2 management. Like, you have to really know what you're doing with your O2. Otherwise, like, just doing this here will not work. It's not like it's so cut and dry easy. I'm sure you notice, like, how on top of oxygen and everything I am. So, it's not like that cut and easy dry. The only reason I know how to exactly do stuff like this is because my very first run going to level cap with Octavia was it 3 years ago. My kills per hour were only 1100 with that run, and I had to know exactly how to maintain my oxygen perfectly through all the flow. And this is an old, like, you know, no steel path or anything like that, so spawns sucked and all that. It was an absolutely horrendous run. But yeah. As O2, it's oxygen. Life support, that's so much longer to say. Life support, O2. Which one is easier? I'm gonna go with the easier one to say.
You must be missing me so bad. When you left, you said that I don't deserve you, but I can see that you don't wanna lose what we had. Oh, you're the one that I need. Let's just take it slow and just breathe.
Bro, your chat gets on you so much it's almost a meme now. I don't even know if it's serious. I literally don't even know if it's serious at this point. Your O2 management, though, on a real, I'm trying not to cough, sorry for that loudness there. Your O2 management, though, on a real though, it is something else. So when you're just bullshitting and leveling things, it is something else. But that's why most people just do a Daru, which I can understand why you don't. I usually don't like to do that either. I like to do everything but that type of stuff. It's just boring. It's boring. I'd rather just sit in a survival for a bit or something like that. Crack a bunch of relics or something. Get in there. You can go through mobs with that. I don't want to hear it. Then again, you don't play that much survival. Not many people do. This is not for most people. I mean, it's not like I sat here the whole time and just did this 10 hours in one stunt. Usually this is one day, 9 hours. This is one of my quicker runs, to be fair, though. I don't usually do a run this fast. I usually do it over the span of closer to 3 to 4 days. I just, after 12 hours of like failed runs because of either patches coming out or running out of revives, I was done. Like, not to mention, I probably spent a good 10 minutes on each of those runs, including this one. So like 40 minutes in total doing tile set resets, trying to find the right one. And every single run I did, I was camping in a different room. I would just find a different room and be like, I'll take this one, I don't care, I like this. This is a workable room, I've used this. Please stop, game. I swear if you knock me down, I'm gonna scream. Not a smart idea to try to do that with no shield. Yep, you see the damage, okay, Gucci. Yeah, exactly. You're not trying to show level cap off, you're just trying to show it in baseline play. You know? It's just like, come on. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a nice demo mode to do. You have a lot of things flooding at you at one time. So it shows like a good TTK. Shows a really nice, like, true TTK. Because, like, to me, Warframe's TTK, I'm floating again. There we go, it fixed itself. Warframe's TTK isn't based off of, like, individualized TTK anymore, and now it's based off of group TTK. So, how long does it take you to take X group and make them not appear anymore? I'm gonna go like 20 minutes or so without a an acolyte, and then we'll hit a mob and kill it and see if we get spawns. By the way, just to give a really nice, good, accurate test, if you will. Where do you think I should just do 2 rewards again? I don't know. 4 would work. As long as the last hour of gameplay I'm playing the game, so I have that footage to edit appropriately, I'm good to go. I can test as much as I need to test anything until then. I just need the last hour, maybe 30 minutes even, because I can cut my footage down pretty quick for videos. I just need like 30 minutes. I'll be straight. Everything else will just be spent. So what did you do during your run? I sat here and tested like 4 different things in the game that didn't make sense. One of them being me just not getting acolytes, because, oh, that sounds like a great thing. That's what people want in life. Just don't get loot. Oh. It's the whole reason you're doing Steel Path. Oh, for acolytes. Well, I'm not even getting 10 an hour. Would love you, Daddy. Homie, if you knew my past in this game, you would understand that DE... There ain't no... The ones that know about me in DE, they ain't no love no more. None. We got Rebecca to block me on Twitter. Pablo and I? Oh yeah, we don't talk no more. At one time. At one time, yeah. Just things happened. The simple way I could say it would be, look up the trade suspension video and then the why I got banned from Twitch video, and that'll help paint a nice picture for everything. But no, I used to actually directly report bugs back to devs. I wasn't even a Warframe partner or creator or anything like that. I just did it because I love the game, and I want to see it get better. That's the only reason why I did it. And like, I understand that like devs can't test everything. Not every dev is gonna have the same expansive, like the same type of expansive mind. Like your testers and everything, they're all gonna have their own individualized field of where they excel at in testing. So it's one of those things. And then you have hour limitations based on how long you can actually fully test a product or test an individual segment out and all that. So there's just those things that I understood. You feel that you hit level cap with Dan and you were like, give me like 10 minutes and need footage? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like, hold up. Hold up, footage. Can you stop doing things? Everybody, can you stop doing things? You, and you all go corners now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sim is great for testing and Steel Path on Sim. I agree with Laddie on that statement there. I agree with that. You can't do the test, like it's not the same thing anymore. Really, to be honest, like the extra 200%, what is it, armor and health that they have, is very, very notable. When it comes to long-term endurance testing. It's nowhere near the same thing. Like, Spectres do actually a massive amount more damage on solo play. I'll go to the other. Yeah. You go test here, I'll test here. Alright? This way we don't interact with each other. Yeah. That's good though. Should have been the old armor skin. You know, honestly, I agree with you, Natsu. 100%. Oh my god. But I don't think they would have done that because everybody complained about how bad the scaling was back in the day. So many people complained about that, but to be honest, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it brought a really nice challenge. Like, I didn't care. I was back in the day when Natsu and I were running our 11 status condition overload maiming strike builds for like fucking 1 billion fucking slash ticks. All those great days. I miss those, man. With our with you and your 30-meter fucking Scoliax, and then me with my 25-meter Atarax. It was great, man. Oh, those are the days, homie. Those are the days. I tell you that much. At least there's higher spawn rate. That's the truth right there, laddie. I could not agree more. I could not agree more. Like, oh my god. I can't do normal ones. Like, fishers are even hard for me to do. I love the extra mob density. It makes it so much more comfortable. Like, any mission just feels better. Even interception feels really nice for me. Like, I love interception regardless of the fact, but Steel Path interception is actually, like, there's a bit of a challenge behind it at the end of the day, comparatively. We hope we get an ultra mode or whatever Yeah, I honestly think Acolyte should have been the elite mode. Whoa, I just got a... Whoa. 15 minutes. Or 14 minutes. We just got a spawn. Was that a... Was that really? It was. Ah. Something cool. Okay. Interesting. There we go. We got one spawn. We got one spawn. I guess now they're looking at is melee kills 206. Am I getting melee kills? I'm confused here. I could be getting melee kills. We'll compare this here. 206 right now. And we'll look at it later. That's interesting though. Yeah, 14 minutes, no Acolyte spawn. Well, that's pretty crazy, isn't that? 14 minutes. Make you feel bored, concerned, and naked. Oh my lord. I'm gonna take a mental break here after I loot, because my O2 is starting to get wonky, and I'm gonna have to start paying attention to that. This isn't a complete AFK strat. You gotta actually pay attention to things like that, because you have such shit kills that you just really don't get much O2, so you actually really gotta pay attention with that. So I'll give myself a little mental break. Oh yeah, laddie, this is what you do when you're playing without anybody in the group, is you put it on this solo thing so you can do this. just had to give you a little shit there from back when you forgot to turn it off. Or switch it over. Cause you're exhausted? Homie, you ain't been to bed yet? Isn't that like it's almost midnight over there, ain't it? You stream tomorrow? Thank you, Natsu. Yes, they can. 500-ish, unless you build them really hard to be tanky. And then I'm gonna subjectively say, or estimately say, 1,000. I think if you build like pure power strength and such. It's midnight over there? You don't know, you maybe. So is it like you're not scheduled to stream? You getting ready to do some science, by the way, that polearm mod? The one you sent me PMs about earlier? Yesterday? The shockwave one? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, homie, you gotta remember, you and I theorycraft a lot. Like, we don't even theorycraft at this point. We just share knowledge with each other. That's what we do. We just share knowledge. I did this. Oh, I'm doing this, and I did this, and I did this. That's what we do now. We're not even at the point of theorycrafting with each other. We just display each other's knowledge. That's what happens. The status? Oh, that's right. The one that does the base damage. Yeah. Monday through Friday. What's today? Oh, it's Sunday. Homie, I forget what days. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hey, don't stream. Rest yourself up, man. Don't. It's not, man. I'm sorry. That's more of a generalized term. But yeah, homie, don't push yourself over. Because I'm sure you got a Caliban video to be doing, so save up your energy so that when you get that Caliban video done, you have more energy to be able to get the editing and all that to get it rendered and everything. You said it was Monday you were probably doing that run with Dan? Make sure I'm around for that. You are such a savage, homie. You are such a savage. My lord. These poor people. Oh no. Did you make a radiation build? For pure strength. Oh, you want to try a full strip? I vibe on that. Yeah, mine's not full strip. I don't find it necessary. I mean, you see how many strip components I have. I have heat, I have corrosive projection, and then him, so it's just like, he's the cherry on top to pretty much secure one armor type deal. But gimmick-wise, I could definitely see that. I remember you talking about you wanted to test that. The initially set up sounds good. I'll keep that in mind. You need 260 for full strip. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. See how much power 600% is? Oh, that's right, the whole meme. That's right, I remember that now. The meme. That would be worth just having ready, man. That would be worth having ready. Go on to Overframe real quick and make the build and see how much forma you need. That's what I would recommend. That would be well worth it. That would be well worth the meme. Unless you have more of a determination to get your build video done first. But then that'll also interfere with you putting on the whole 300% power strength, so I would say take those weigh-in options there. Getting the build video out and how important that is. And then compare that to having fun. Because you can also make a meme video out of that, which will give you traction as well. I just don't know how well your meme videos do for traction. That's dead, right? No, but that's a dead gym. Alright, I have no rose for fucking 80 seconds. We'll see if we get another one in 30 or at 28 minutes. Another moderator just handled this? Alright, thank you. Love you, Nancy. I never ask you to be here to be a mod, but when you are a mod, bro, you're a god tier mod, always have been. Oh no, that's dead. I love that. Oh, that's fine, actually. Why am I stressing that? That's a free teleport back. What the hell's wrong with me? Is that a nullie? Yeah, I see a little thing above. I don't want to do the killing. Let me just get this little thing here, because I need to get the Zenny Star back out there. Rather keep the test consistent. 206 still, so we're not getting any melee kills. I don't know what's forcing that then. Your Warframe views are all over the place, so at this point you just do what you want. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let me catch up here. Radiation, Corpus Demos, pure heat. Oh, you mean actually killing things? I thought you meant trolling players. Okay, 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 okay. Bladed rounds with Eclipse is just pure orgasm. I'm glad you're finding some love in bladed rounds. I'm glad you are, homie. I told you it's a good mod. Just gotta get over the fact you gotta aim. Kind of forced into it though, Rubico, so it makes sense that you're just utilizing it in that situation. If I haven't put a build video yet, you probably just meme it for the hell of it. I mean, it would make sense. So many other people are gonna have everything else out. You could have something different at least at the end of the day there for the initial launch of the frame. And then you can work on a build video in time. Productivity done tomorrow. Sounds good, homie. You take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll probably see you on your stream on Monday. I'll hit you up with some like clips and all that. It might just be timestamps because I don't know if this YouTube will let me clip or not, but it might just be timestamps with the spawns and everything. Though at the same time, I can also drop in a ticket and just send you the reference code, more or less. Either or. Whichever becomes easier. You can also ask DE that personally and whenever they get back to you. Because I'll have the footage up forever, so it really doesn't matter. I forgot to just turn that off. There's no full sweat right now. This is just Baker doing his testing things. That's all this is. This is a situation on my Zinni. Oh man, that Zinni run. Wait, what do you mean, Danny? You're here, you know? I'm confused. Oh, it's 2 AM. That sounds good. I do not blame you. It's about 1 AM here. But I'm a night owl, so... That and I have some determination to get this damn run done. Oh god, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I think I've only used 2 revives. Yeah. Once we hit 30 minutes, I'm gonna switch back to actually playing the game. That'll finalize my testing here, and then I'll actually see real gameplay of him. Not me trying to stress over my O2. Because I'm gonna be honest, this has been entirely too stressful at the end of the day. This is not relaxing play. Having to sit here and be like, oh my god, is my O2 gonna be good? Because it slips away really quick with doing this strat. Like, if you don't pay attention. You hit those dead points and O2 drop and it's like, oh, it's over. You're sleeping 2 hours earlier than last night. Oh, that's actually really good. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sounds good. You take care. I do hope you sleep well. Oh, you've been the one doing it? Oh, well thank you, bud. Thank you. I know sometimes you're just like in and out, so I don't... I just assumed with Natsu because he was actively talking. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, bud. I slept from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. today. Wow. My question though would be, do you feel like you usually do when you get that much sleep, which is terrible? Feels good? Oh, okay, good. Good. Good, homie. I know sometimes when you get like that much sleep, you feel terrible afterwards. Like you do personally. So, that's good, man. Glad to hear that, homie. That's good. Oh, you feel great. That's what I like hearing. Oh, you finally quit alcohol again altogether? And cut down on caffeine too again? Oh, you did that again? I'm proud of you, homie. Stay on it this time. I'm actually really happy to hear that, though. And actually get the sleep you need now. Become more functional at the end of the day. Next bad stuff happens. I mean, homie, it's about pushing yourself through it at that point. You're gonna have bad stuff's always gonna happen, homie. It's about getting over that without that. I mean, this time around you'll actually have, like, medication that's working for you. You know what I mean, man? So you'll be able to, you know, hopefully have that to curb you through it a little bit easier. Last time you had shit go downhill, man, like, you didn't have that meds or anything like that. And yeah, I know it's, like, getting to the point where it's taking more to, like, get there and everything, but it, like, at least have the stuff there. Better than the relapse. Please, game, I want you to stop with the— oh my lord. I'm gonna say this, homie. You need to start looking on the bright side. There's always a positive. Oh. You're my homie, but one of the most pessimistic motherfuckers I know. Fuck the bright side, homie. Goddamn troll. What? We call them happy little mistakes, homie. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? You prefer a realist. I mean, there is the realist aspect of that to where you look at the overall picture. There's two different versions of that type of realist there. And a true realist looks at the benefits and the cons all together. Darkseid has cookies? Well, I mean, that's a different story. I can't argue with that. So my PTSD keeps me there all the time. Don't Bob Ross me, boy. The happy little mistakes. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Alright, let's say we got like 45 seconds here. I just took a hit of my pen. It is kicking my ass. But we got like 45 seconds or so. And I think we should get another Acolyte spawn by that time. I'm not 100% though, we'll see. You know, that makes sense. I got 4 within that time period of the screenshots. I still have them. Hold on here. I'm gonna get this out the way because I just don't want to go anywhere. I really don't. Yeah, actually, oddly enough, when I extracted to download the patch, wait 1 second, I'm gonna pull this up. But when I extracted, yeah, it's still up. When I extracted to download the patch for his buffs, very minor buffs, I can honestly tell you, it didn't make that big of a difference. I went over and bought all the things I needed from Borrow. But yeah, if you look here, 5, and then here, 4, that's about every 15 minutes. So that lines up with what happened. Huh. Huh. It literally lines up. I find that interesting. Why are so many of you dead over here? Caliban level cap solo of everybody. Yep. You ever wanted to do Steel Path and never get any acolytes? I can teach you how. I can teach you how. We actually didn't even get one there. That's wild. That is wild. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what happens here. Okay, it did not instantly spawn. Which then it is attached to kills. Because the other one it instantly spawned. It is. It's attached to kills. That's confirmed. It's attached to kills, not time. I don't know who gave the info that it's based off of time, but they did not test right. They did not test that correctly. That's why we don't go off what the Wicca says all the time. We take it with a grain of salt. That is why. Sometimes, you know, we all have our smooth brain moments. There it is. There it is. Oh my lord, don't you dare. I saw that. Trying to be a smooth criminal and stuff on me. I'm really happy to have figured that out now. I am so thrilled, to be completely honest with you. I don't sound this because I just have entirely too much PTSD to sound happy. Ever. That's interesting, though. Well. I definitely think I'm gonna take the time after I release the Caliban video to do a 1 hour run where I don't kill anything and just let my specters do everything. I found out Banshee counters this in a fashion because for some reason her weak points count as her damage. It's weird. I found this out because like I had wrong button. Hold on. If I wrong button, then I already know. I just needed to shut up. I got the kill enemies in Steel Path. So what's it called? Nightwave accomplishment doing that. Now that could be a little bit different there. That could actually count Inspector kills. So it's not really a good representation. So I don't really want to count that all together, but that's kind of something I noticed there. I haven't tested Banshee in that type of regard. At least as to, well, maybe I did. Did I do that run? I did where I was spamming it. I don't remember if I had acolytes spawn or not. To be honest, it wasn't something I was paying attention to. Because I tested that with Banshee at a minimal level. And it worked to an extent. Like, it didn't work as well as it does with, what's it called? Caliban and his 4. It's kind of weird to say, but... it is the finickiness of the game. There we go. As you can see, they're just actively spawning now. Oh, good old mouse. I didn't flick that correctly. Pull in, AoE. I think I hit him. Yeah, I did. No. Come on. Oh, it looks like a nollie. I'm gonna get hit. Okay, let's go. Just take care of it. Okay, let's see, can we get a loot out real quick? Oh, I'm not doing that. That's already a bad setup. somebody doing snare. This year would be nice, thank you. Huh, we will reset kill counter. That'll be good. Come on. Yeah. Oh, that's a little low, but it's okay. Let me go and use that. Okay, so it's the ancient. Okay, so the healers are gonna stop the knock-in effect, or the pull, or the centering. Centering? I don't know. Okay, good to know. Now what am I doing? Alright, let's clip that. That'll work for right now. I'm gonna rest my hand for a moment. You know, I think we're gonna go ahead and actually just end off here. I'm gonna go rest my hand for a good little bit, about an hour or so. So it is, it's starting to hurt a fair bit. I have, put in a lot of hours in the past few days trying to get this run done. But yeah, sure. Oh, there comes a cough. Well, we good. Be sure, as always, if you have not, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, also subscribe to my build/tricks and tips channel as well. You can find that in the description, along with my Twitter and my Discord. I do put out updates, and when I upload new content and go live on both of those platforms. And of course, as always, you can hit the bell for notifications. But I do hope you all take care. You doing it? Doing it? Okay, be good. I do hope you all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace, everybody.